Welcome to The Explainer. All right, so if you're studying tourism, you've definitely asked yourself this question. What makes one place a global hotspot, while another, maybe just as beautiful, totally struggles to get noticed? Why is that? Well, today we're going to dig into the science behind what makes a tourist destination truly competitive. And let's kick things off with this idea, because it's so true. In a world just jam-packed with options, destinations are basically products on a huge global shelf. They are all fighting for your attention, for your travel dollars. And just like your favorite pair of shoes, they need something unique to make you choose them.
So, how exactly do destinations win this race? We're going to break it all down. We'll start with the race itself, then look at a map for competitiveness, explore the 5 pillars of success, figure out what really makes the difference, and finally, put it all together in a framework you can actually use. Let's jump in.
Okay, first things first. Let's set the scene. People can travel anywhere these days, right? So the competition isn't just with the town next door anymore. It's global. A beach in Spain is competing with one in Mexico. A museum in London is up against one in Tokyo. It's a worldwide marketplace. And this is why this stuff is so critical. If you're looking to become a tourism manager or a strategist, getting a handle on these competitive forces, well, it isn't just about passing a test. It is the absolute bedrock for building a destination that doesn't just survive, but actually thrives.
So, if tourism is this massive, global race, how on earth do you even start to figure out what makes a winner? Well, to tackle that, we need a map. And lucky for us, 2 researchers, Jeffrey Crouch and J.R. Brent Ritchie, created one of the best ones out there.
And here it is, I know. At first glance, it looks like a lot, right? And, well, it is, because tourism itself is a really complex system. But what this model does, and does brilliantly, is organize all the chaos. It gives us a logical structure with 36 different factors to understand how it all fits together. Now, what's so cool about this model is that it's built on 2 classic business ideas. On one side, you have comparative advantage. This is basically what a destination has naturally. You know, the stuff it was born with. Gorgeous mountains, ancient ruins, perfect weather. But then there's competitive advantage, and that's all about what a destination does with what it has. It's how well you use those resources. I mean, you can have the best ingredients on the planet, but if you don't know how to cook, the meal's going to be a disaster. Same idea here. So the Crouch and Ritchie model takes all those 36 different things and groups them into 5 key categories, kind of like the 5 pillars holding up a temple. Let's do a quick run-through of each one. First up, Pillar 1. This is the big one. It's the heart and soul of the destination. These are the core reasons a visitor picks one place over another. We're talking about the Great Wall of China, the Amazon rainforest, the vibe of New Orleans. It's the main reason you book the ticket in the first place. But hey, having amazing attractions isn't the whole story. You need Pillar 2, the supporting stuff. If the attractions are the star ingredients, these are the pots, pans, and oven. The airports, the safe roads, the friendly hotels. You absolutely need them to make the whole experience work.
Okay, Pillar 3 is all about having a game plan. This is the big picture thinking that happens behind the scenes. It's the government and local businesses getting together and saying, okay, what do we want to be in 10 years? How do we grow without ruining what makes us special? It's the strategic blueprint. Then you've got Pillar 4, destination management. If policy is the long-term plan, management is making it happen right now. This is the day-to-day stuff, running great marketing campaigns, making sure parks are clean, and ensuring every visitor has a high-quality, seamless experience.
And finally, Pillar 5. Think of these as the modifiers. They can either supercharge your destination's appeal or totally sink it. A place can have amazing attractions, but if it gets a reputation for being unsafe or way too expensive, people won't come. On the flip side, a powerful brand image can make a place irresistible. Okay, so we have all the pieces on the board. 36 attributes, 5 pillars. But now for the million-dollar question for anyone who's actually managing a destination. Exactly. Let's be real. You never have unlimited time or money. So where do you put your focus? What are the things that are really going to move the needle and give you the biggest bang for your buck? To answer that, we have to understand this key concept, determinants. So think about it like this. Is a clean hotel room important? Of course it is. But if every single hotel in every competing city also has clean rooms, it doesn't really help you decide where to go, right? A determinant attribute is the game changer. It's not just important. It's what makes you stand out from the crowd. It's that unique thing that makes a tourist say, yep, that's the one. I'm going there. So what does the research actually tell us? Well, the evidence is overwhelming.
When experts were asked to weigh in, one pillar just blew the others out of the water in terms of determinants. The data shows that Pillar 1, those core resources and attractors, is by far the most powerful factor in separating the winners from the losers.
So here's the bottom line. When we drill down from those 5 pillars into the 36 specific attributes, the research points to a top 10. As you can see right here, these 10 things are what experts agree have the biggest impact on a destination's success. Let's take a look at the very top of that list.
And just look at what's number 1. Physiography and climate, the natural landscape, the weather. Number 2, culture and history. And number 3 is tourism superstructure, which is a fancy way of saying major attractions like theme parks or big resorts. This just confirms it. The fundamental, unique character of a place is what matters most. Everything else is there to support that core.
So, what's the big takeaway here, especially for you, as you're starting your career in tourism? How can you actually put all this to use? Look, this isn't just some abstract theory you have to memorize for a final. This model is a real-world, practical toolkit. You can literally use it to do a deep dive audit of any destination, figure out its strengths and weaknesses, and then, and this is the important part, make smart decisions about where to invest time and money to get the best results. And that brings us to a final thought for you to take with you. Start thinking like a destination manager right now. Pick a place you know inside and out. Maybe it's your hometown or a place you love to visit. Try to run it through this framework. What are its core attractions? What about its supporting resources? And what do you think are the real determinant attributes that make or break its success? That's the first step to truly mastering this stuff.